In this video, I'm going to teach you the exact A to Z step-by-step meta ad strategy that will help you generate more leads, which will lead to more booked calls and ultimately clients. My name's Hamza Hamid, and I have dedicated hours upon hours researching and implementing the best solutions when it comes to signing more clients. On meta ads, I have generated click-through rates of up to 2.5%. This is 2.7 times higher than the average click-through rate of 0.9% on meta ads. You can have a look for yourself right here. If you want the document containing this full step-by-step meta ad strategy, go below and grab it now for free. Here's a brief overview of how we'll create the campaign. Step 1, we'll do the account setup. Step 2, I'll go over the campaign structure. Step 3, I'll teach you the exact settings of the campaign and ad set. Step 4, I'll teach you how to write scripts and copy for these ads. Step 5, I'll teach you how to choose a good creative for the adverts that will convert. Step 6, I'll teach you how to build an instant form that will only bring you in qualified leads. So guys, before I get into all the step-by-step instructions on how to create the campaign, I'm gonna go through this overview of how this will actually get you clients. So first things first, we're going to aim for a click-through rate, a CTR of 1 to 3%. So what click-through rate is basically the percentage of people that click on the ad from the amount of impressions. So say you have 1,000 impressions, a 1% click-through rate would be 110 clicks from them 1,000 people that scroll by the ad, okay? So you're gonna want to get all of these clicks to opt into the instant form. We're gonna aim for a $30 cost per lead. Okay. With these leads, we're going to try to appointment set them within 5 minutes, and if they don't respond, we're going to follow up, and this will hopefully lead to a $150 cost per appointment. Okay. After we get them booked on an appointment, we're going to retarget the booked call prospects with 4 to 10 ads and 6 emails within 48 hours. This will hopefully lead to a $215 cost per show up, as not everyone is going to show up to the calls, so that's around a 75% show up rate. From these show up calls, we're going to aim to close them at $1,075, which is a 25% close rate. Now, out of all of these steps today, I'm just going to be going over this section right here, the meta ad campaign. So guys, I'm going to teach you how to set up your account now. You want to log into your Facebook account, go to this section right here, click see more and click on pages. As you can see right here, mine's is filled up. It's because I've already created pages. But what you want to do is, you're going to want to create a page and follow the instructions in this document right here. So guys, once you've set up your Facebook page, you're going to want to go to business.facebook.com. As you can see right here, wait for that to load in. So for me, it already pops up with a page, but for you guys, it's going to be blank. You're just going to need to make an account, fill in your info. So once you've done that, after you've made the account, you're going to want to go to settings, go to pages, and click add, and add the Facebook page that you just created. So click add an existing Facebook page, type it in and add that. So once you've added your Facebook page, you're going to want to go to Instagram accounts. So get out of this, go to Instagram accounts, click add again, and connect your Instagram account. So fill in all the info, get that all done. So after you've connected your page, connected your Instagram account, you're going to want to go to add accounts and click add. Alright, create a new one, because I'm presuming you already don't have one. So you're going to want to create a new ad account, fill in all of that. Now that you've set up all of your accounts fully, you're going to want to click these 3 lines, go to search up payments, go to billing and payments, and add a credit card. Alright, wait for it to load up. Add a credit card and make sure to verify it. So I think they're going to send you like a £1 bill, something like that. Make sure you get that verified to make sure your account doesn't get banned. And also make sure you add two-factor authentication for your accounts, as sometimes Meta can just shut off your accounts for no reason. So guys, right here, is a bird's eye view of what your campaign is going to look like, okay? So you're going to have different creatives. A creative is just an image or a video, for those that don't know what that means. So you're going to have different creatives combined with different hooks. The hooks are going to stay the same across all the ad sets. The only differentiating factor here is going to be the creatives, okay? And let's say you want to test more than 3 hooks an image. You can duplicate the same ad set, keep the same creative, and just change the hooks instead. Okay, it goes both ways. So I hope that makes sense. That was just a brief overview. So guys, this right here is the juicy bit, alright? This is where I'm going to teach you how to actually set up your campaign, the settings in the campaign. So you're going to want to head over to the Facebook Ads Manager with the ad account that you just created. You are going to want to click Create. You're going to want to select Leads. Leave the buying type as Auction. Continue. You want to select Manual Leads Campaign. Okay, so what you want to do now, you're going to want to switch on Advantage Plus campaign budget. You want to set it to around $50 to $70 a day. So in GBP, that's around £52. Okay, for $70 a day. So that's your campaign done. You're now going to want to go to the ad set level. You're going to want to make sure you have instant forms selected, and make sure you have selected the right Facebook page. So I'm just going to use this client's Facebook page as an example. Make sure you have selected maximize number of leads. Make sure dynamic creative is turned off. So for the schedule, you're going to want to set it to 4 AM. So for the audience controls, I don't want to play about with this too much, but the most I'd really do is set the locations to, so say I'm in the UK, my product and service is for English speaking countries. I'd set it to Australia, the US and Canada. That's the most I'd really do. So say you know definitely that an 18-year-old won't buy your product or service, you can set the age here. Otherwise, just keep it as the default settings. So for the placements, you're going to want to click on Advantage Plus Placements right here and click on Edit. You're going to want to click on Manual Placements right here. And right here in the instructions, it tells you exactly what placements to keep and what placements to select. So you're going to want to deselect Marketplace right column. So let's deselect Marketplace, and right column's already deselected. Deselect Explore Home, Messenger Inbox. Explore Home, Messenger Inbox is already deselected. Facebook Business Explorer, Threads Feed. Facebook Business Explorer. Threads Feed is already deselected. Deselect Facebook notifications as well. And now go to Stories and Reels. If you're running a picture-based ad with a long piece of copyright and text below it, I'd recommend deselecting Instagram stories and Facebook stories, as people can't see your text, all they can see is an image. But if you're running a video, I'd recommend keeping stories on. Now right here, you're going to want to deselect the in-stream ads fully and search results fully, and apps and sites as well. So now we've edited your ad set level. We're at the ad level right here. So, alright guys, for the ad level, you're just going to want to switch off multi-advertiser ads. And For the image or video and the text and forms, I'm just gonna go over that in the coming sections. Okay guys, so this is what the ad script is gonna consist of, the structure of it basically. So it's gonna consist of a hook, a claim, some proof, and a call to action, okay? So let's get started with the hook. This must call out the ideal audience. So say if you only want CEOs doing more than 250k a year to buy your service, literally call them out in the ad, say it as it is. Otherwise you'll be getting unqualified leads and appointments. So now after you call out your ideal audience, you want to hook them with a desire or a pain. So right here, an example hook for a tax strategist could be CEOs generating 250k annually. Are you tired of wasting thousands on tax? This one is hooking with pain, is wasting thousands is painful, right? Another desire hook could be CEOs generating 250k annually. Do you want to reduce your taxes by 75%? This is a desire hook, is everyone desires to reduce their taxes by 75%, okay? So the hook that I personally used to get a 2.5% CTR was men making 10k a month. Do you want to eat dessert while shredding fat? As you can tell by the hook, it's a desire one. Alright, here are some notes on the hook. This is the make or break of your whole ad campaign funnel, alright? So dedicate most of your time on the hook and the image / creative, which I'll go over in a bit, alright? And remember, the whole purpose of the hook is to get someone to stop scrolling. So put yourself in the shoes of someone scrolling on Instagram or Facebook. Is this gonna stop you from scrolling, or are you just gonna scroll past it? Now we've done the hook, we're gonna go over the claim. The claim is just a summary of your offer. So with the claim, you want it to be simple, straight to the point, and not complex. And if you've read $100 Million Offers by Alex Hormozy, you probably know what I'm talking about. So a template you can use for the claim is I'm name and I help ideal client with outcome in specific time frame. So for a tax strategist, their claim could be, my name's John Smith and I help CEOs doing 250k plus per year reduce their taxes by 75% in 3 months, or they don't pay me a single penny. Alright? The claim that I used for the fitness offer was, my name is Mustafa Abid and I help men doing 10k a month lose 20 pounds of fat, add on 5 pounds of muscle, or they don't pay me a single penny. Alright? Now we've done the claim, I'm going to go over the proof. So after you've made a big claim like the ones I just showed you, you've got to immediately follow up with proof, as people are really skeptical online. Alright? So you can have different forms of proof. This could be influential people or companies that you've worked with, places or channels you've been featured on, professional certificates that you have, or awards that you've won. And most importantly, actual results that you have generated. Okay? So we're going with the tax strategist example hypothetically. So this is their example of proof. So why such a bold claim? My average tax reduction percentage is 79%. I'm a legally certified IRS enrolled agent. I have reduced taxes for CEOs like Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Jeff Bezos, and I've been featured on the Forbes magazine. You can see that's just a blend of people they've worked with, actual results that they've gotten, and certificates, okay? This is the proof that I use for the fitness offer, so you can get a better understanding. Why such a bold claim? I'm a certified personal trainer, ex-competitive bodybuilder. I've trained 100 plus clients, and I've had 12 plus years of gym experience, okay? Now we're done with the proof, we're gonna go over the call to action, which is by far, in my opinion, the simplest part of the whole script, okay? This is the most basic bit. A template for this is, so if you're an ideal client and want desired outcome, click the Learn More button, fill in your info, and my team will be in touch, okay? The fitness offer call to action that I wrote was, so if you're a man earning 10k a month and want to lose 20 pounds of fat and add on 5 pounds of muscle, click Learn More, fill in your info, and my team will be in touch, okay? So that was a little speed run of the ad script structure, right? You can go back, reverse it, download the template, and take your time with it. Now I'm actually going to go over the full ad script structure that I wrote all put together so it sticks more in your brain. So here was the fitness offer ad script that I wrote. Men making 10k a month want to eat dessert and shred fat. This was the hook. The claim was, I'm Mustafa Abid and I help men that make 10k a month lose 20 pounds of fat, add on 5 pounds of muscle, or they don't pay me a single penny. Now the proof was, why such a bold claim? I'm a certified personal trainer, ex-competitive bodybuilder. I have trained 100 plus clients and I have 12 plus years of gym experience. Now, if you're a bit experienced with copywriting, you can do what I just done right here. So I expanded on the claim. So I said, and if my clients don't lose 20 pounds of fat and add on 5 pounds of muscle, they don't pay. No, seriously. If they follow the plan and don't see results, I am legally obligated to refund them every penny. Then I even added in some not statements, as you can see right here. All this without flipping their lives upside down. No giving up restaurants, cafes, or takeout. No stressing over social dinners. No sacrificing travel or work trips. No cutting carbs. You get the point, okay? So I have to follow up with more proof after the not statements, as them statements themselves also generate more skepticism. So I also added in some results on top of that, as you can see right here. And I just ended it with a call to action. So here's a bonus advanced tip when writing ads. So I learnt this hook, claim, proof, call to action structure from someone called Ravi Abivala. I think if you're in the marketing space, you'll know who this guy is. But in my opinion, the best way to write ads is not by using templates. It's by purposely selecting words that convey the emotions of new, easy, safe, big, okay? So I can't explain this concept fully as it's a bit too advanced. And the creator of New, Easy, Safe, Big, Kyle Milligan, he knows it way better. He knows it way better than me, and I learnt it from him personally. So I'd say it's best to learn it from him if you really want to get a bit advanced into having good copywriting for your ads. So how do you choose a good creative and image? So for the creative and image, you want something that looks like a natural Instagram or Facebook post, as people will just scroll by. If it blatantly looks like an ad, like when was the last time you ever stopped for them ads that have text all over them and corporate animations, if you know what I mean? Okay, it has to catch someone's interest to at least read your headline and hook and click the see more button to read the rest of the ad. And it has to relate to what you're selling, okay? And you also want this image to build authority and trust. Here's an example of a good creative / image for an ad. So right here, it looks like a natural Instagram, Facebook post. It catches my interest, as not much people have them awards. His ClickFunnels award relates to his consulting service. So you see these awards that this person is holding right here. You only get them awards, I think, if you generate $1 million off your ClickFunnels landing page. And he helps people build funnels and teaches them sales and whatnot. So it relates to what he's doing. Builds authority and trust, once again, the awards. And yeah, here's a bonus tip when picking images and creatives. So say if you're a tax strategist, we're gonna go with this example one more time. So think to yourself, if I was in my client's shoes, what would I expect a successful, trustworthy tax strategist to be doing, right? So in my head, I thought of them being in a high-end office, wearing a good suit with their certificates and awards behind them. So what you want to do, that would be a good creative for your ad. So what you want to do is you want to do the same exercise but with your own service and put yourself in your client's shoes, so you can get the best image and creative, and just recreate it. Whatever comes in your mind, just recreate it. Alright guys, so this is how you actually put in the picture. You click on Setup Creative, and this, I'm just going to use this blank image as an example. Alright, you can set it, make sure it's cropped, so there's no random grey space around it. And here's a tip when pasting in the text, okay? 1 second. So the primary text is just a long version, so just paste that in, okay? Okay guys, so for the text right here, something to be aware of is that only the beginning, only the first couple of lines actually show up here. So you want to make sure your hook doesn't exceed these. So before publishing your ads, just make sure in the preview section that all of the placements show the hook fully exposed, okay? And for the headline, we're going to want to say attention and just say the target audience that you're trying to attract to the ad. Okay guys, so this is how you build an instant form. So you're going to want to go down here, create form. You are going to want to select more volume. You're going to want to turn off flexible form delivery. Go to the intro. You're going to want to turn the greeting off and keep the background image on, and just keep it as use the image from your ad, from each ad. So each image from the ad set is going to pop up. So right here it's popped up with my logo because I haven't really configured this campaign, but for you it should pop up with the specific creative that you used. You are now going to want to add a question for lead filtering, and you're going to want to select multiple choice, okay? And also turn on conditional logic, okay? So I'm going to once again hypothetically act like I'm a tax strategist for the sake of this video right here. So I'm going to say, are you a CEO making 250k a year looking to reduce your taxes soon? So you're going to have, for the first answer, it's going to say, yes, I am a looking to reduce my taxes soon, okay? And then you're just going to do the same thing, but say, no, I am not a CEO making. Okay? For the logic, you are going to want to click submit form for the yes answer. E1 end page for leads. And for the people who select no, just pick close form. Want to make sure all the optional sections are deselected, and that's your form. You want to go to privacy policy, okay? You want to paste a link from your website containing your privacy policy. Just keep it as it is. You are now going to want to add an end page for people who are leads. You're going to want to make this headline, paste in this right here. So after you've done the privacy policy and put in your website link and whatnot, for the end page, you are going to want to add an end page for the leads. And with this end page, your main goal with it is to get them to book an appointment, okay? You're not just going to want to say, oh, thank you for filling in your information. That's very illogical in this type of situation. So the best thing to do is, you're going to want to say, you've taken the first step by submitting your info, but the real transformation only happens when we connect live, blah, blah, blah. You can tweak this, but just know the main purpose behind this page is to get appointments, okay? Now you've done that, you're going to want to click go to website, paste in your booking page, and make the call to action, book an appointment. Once again, guys, the documents, resources, and slideshows that I just went over are available down below. You can grab it right now for free if you want, without me speaking over them. And if you want to book a free consultation call with me, where I will assess your business and show you how I can help you get more calls, leads, and clients book one down below for free as well. Make sure to like and subscribe, and give me any recommendations in the comments. What should I do better in my videos? Any video ideas? I appreciate any sort of comments, and thank you.